Daniel, not Daniel for this now. Angel, Innocent, and others will be reappearing at the Federal High Court, NCT Abuja, where a ruling will be given on their bail application. On September 2nd, they were arraigned in court on charges of treason, of mutiny, of plotting to overthrow the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Those charges, if they are found guilty, carry the maximum penalty of the death sentence. That is to tell you what those young people are facing today. We are all facing. So why we are here today in Lagos State is in solidarity with them. Because even though we cannot go to Abuja, but we are also sure that there are many of our people in Abuja who are also going to be doing something similar as we are doing right here at the Federal High Court. But those of us in Lagos feel that we cannot sleep at our home. We cannot go to work on this particular day as if the country is okay. We have to come out here in solidarity with these young Nigerians who are on trial because they dare to speak for all of us. You have to ask yourself, if the president of one of the largest trade union centers in West Africa can be so treated, then what will become the rest of us, including you journalists, under the tenure of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? What we have come to say here is that this issue has gone even beyond the usual attacks on democratic rights, because we know that there's hardly any government that we have known over the past 60 years of Nigeria's existence that does not detain activists, that does not arrest whistleblowers. But what we are here to tell the NHRC is that what we are experiencing is more than the mere and routine attacks on democratic rights. It is a full-blown civilian dictatorship that we are experiencing.
It's not serving our humanity, and so they should change. They should change from this selfish system of leadership that we have. Leadership should be able to serve humanity. We want to use this opportunity to debunk the impression being established by the federal government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the extent that Nigerians or comrades are trying to overthrow his government. There is no any reason for that. We were all at the barricades with him to fight against military regime. And so we will not do anything contrary to democratic process in dealing with the government in place. So it is not correct that these young men should be charged for treason. It is very, very wrong. We want the whole world to know that these comrades are demanding for their fundamental human rights in tune with democratic processes. And in a democracy, it is a right of every citizen to be able to express his misgivings or anything that contravenes his right to existence. So, in the light of this, we are appealing to the whole world through the National Human Rights Commission to prevail on the ruling government in Nigeria today.
A very sad thing that the current government that we have are all demanding for our blood in this current state of Nigeria. That is the reason why we are all here today. If the country is good, nobody will protest. If the country, if Nigerians are living, not just existing, if we are living, there will be no form of protest in any part of Nigeria. We are protesting simply because the suffering is now enormous. Since I was born into this country, I have been suffering all my life as a Nigerian. Nigeria, be as good as any other country, like the people, where the technology, where the development, where all of these people travel to. They go outside the country, they seek for medical attention, they seek for better living, they see all of the development in all of those parts of the world, but they come here and they don't give us nothing. And at this time, we are saying we are tired. We are tired and we are even much more hungrier than we used to be in the past. The frustration now it's alarming. Please, President Bola Tinubu, if you have ears, if you have eyes, you can see. All of your cabinet members, they are all Nigerians. There is nobody that is not a Nigerian. People are not from the abroad, I mean from the America. People are all Nigerians. And you're seeing the good of the world, how they are able to treat their people. Imagine ordinary Qatar. I heard that people in Qatar, that their workers, they only work 4 times in a week. I mean 3 days in a week. Their resources there. They pay their citizens, they take care of them, whether medical, whether schools, free education, all of that. And now Nigerians are all over the world suffering. There's no Nigerian that is happy wherever they are. I have my people in abroad, but they want to come back to Nigeria, but they cannot come back to Nigeria because there's nothing here for them. We are begging you. We're not even supposed to beg for freedom. But we need this freedom. Enough is enough. Therefore, we are saying release these people. They did not commit any offense. You cannot change them with treason. For what reason? You were once a protester like us. You stood for the right things. Then you did not stand for the wrong things. But I am standing for everything wrong.
An insurgency have taken over some parts of this country. And the government, with all its might, military might and police might, have failed to bring them to justice. It is now protesters who are just complaining about the hardship. Protesters who come to the streets with just leaflets, some of them with just their voices. They are now the ones that are being hoodwinked, arrested, and clamped down in different prisons across the country. We are saying enough is enough. We want to send a note of warning to the government that no matter the tyranny, we are going to keep protesting. We are going to keep fighting until we have a better Nigeria.
As a matter of fact, during the protest, numerous numbers of journalists were attacked, and AIT journalist was seriously wounded. You know, that is the state we are. Journalists are being abducted by the DSS. Press freedom is violently and massively repressed. The voices of dissent are no longer safe. Comrades have mentioned how the president of the NLC was dragged like a common criminal, abducted, subjected to ridicule. What for exactly? It is rather unfortunate. Today, the government of Tinubu is asking to, sorry, not is asking, wants to kill protesters. 10 of them, charging them for treason. Why? Because they said they want good governance. President Tinubu says that people who are asking for free education, young people who are demanding right to health, young people who are saying they are hungry and are asking for the reversal for hiking price of fuel, young people who are saying that the inflation rate is biting and the hardship is killing. President Tinubu says no, they do not deserve to live.